Happy Friday. Let me get our KvK map off of the screen here quick. Happy Friday. St. Jolene first as always, almost always, 98% of the time. Welcome. Captain, Mad Mania, Car, King Schmuck. Good to see ya. Drama Queen himself. Yeah, 500K in donations today so I can quit my job. Please help me out here. This week and next week are probably 98%. Yes, that is very good. Probably the worst weeks out of the year. And this week, got literally 5 minutes before I'm supposed to be done with work. I get a meeting invite from my boss for 20 minutes later. So this would be 1:15 p.m. Central Time. He schedules a 45-minute meeting on a Friday when I'm already supposed to be done working. Okay, no big deal. Meeting lasts an hour and 45 minutes. Before I know it, I'm voluntold that on Sunday I need to validate 200 letters so that this work can be moved to production on Monday. So not only do I have to work an hour tomorrow, but anywhere from 8 to 12 hours on Sunday now to validate letters that I have been talking about for at least 3 months about this being a risk and a potential issue, and I have sent every warning sign there is known to man. Nobody gives a shit. Nobody takes me seriously until it's 0 hour. If I didn't get paid a very nice amount of money, I'd be done dancing. I'd be done dancing there. I'll go work at Walmart. Here. Welcome to Walmart. Here's your cart. Now move the hell away. Get out of my face. Yeah. You know, did he volunteer to do anything this weekend? Nope. Not one bit. When I explained I had plans on Sunday, because I do, right? I had Arco Osiris at 9 a.m. Well, I'm not playing in that anymore. I backed out of that. We got the Packers game at noon. I've got podcast at 4:30. Ridiculous. All I can say is they better have these letters ready for me to look at 8 a.m. sharp, because I am not missing a Packers game. Not one bit. So, in any case, you're not here to listen to me bitch and whine and cry. We're here to watch some KvK. This is the 1316 KvK. Looks like, looking at the territory, looks like they are moving up along the left side of the zig. Looks like their allies are moving up along the right-hand side of the zig. If this continues, it's only a matter of time, right? We did Holy Knight's Treasure last night. We'll do it again tonight at reset. We'll probably hang out till shortly after reset, do that together, and then call it a day. But we do have podcasts on Sunday. Sunday we're going to be talking about a few different things. Let me bring up my notes here for Sunday. Forza. Good Lord, Forza. I'm just joking, but yeah, we're $50 on our way to 500K. I love you, Forza. We got a Forza button in here somewhere. Where is it? I think it's on my next screen. See, my Forza button has sound effects. Apple's doesn't. Thank you, Forza. Appreciate you. Give the wife and kids a kiss from Uncle Lambo. So next podcast, we're going to kind of focus on kingdom enhancements, right? Things that you can do for immigration and kingdom control, you know. We're going to talk about migration and how migration can be improved, how kingdom's immigration can be improved. We're going to talk about different things that over the years players have asked for. Talk about rogues in the kingdom. Talk about different tracking aspects in the kingdom. New possible king skills, right? Upgrades to existing king skills. So it shouldn't be a 4-hour commander's table on Sunday, but it should spark some good conversation. We've got Alter at, 1552 UTC, Captain? Something like that. Yep, 1552 is the Alter, so should be a good time. In any case, Forza's been hanging out with Unvoice with us, playing on some different people's accounts here and there. I think Forza does still stream, it's just TikTok now, it's not YouTube anymore. Drop a link in chat for us, either TikTok. My Forza link goes straight to your YouTube. Oh, here they go. Here they go. I'm too old for Amen. Amen. Right? All TikTok is a bunch of girls dancing. There we go. There's Forza's TikTok in case you want to see what's going on in his life. I don't know if you subscribe or if you become a member or if you like it or add it to favorites or what. I forget what to do on TikTok. But go and check Mr. Forza out there. These are some very tiny compact balls. Just follow, he'll follow you back. I think I already followed you. Mad Mania, yeah. He just wants to see your feet. That's a lot of 16 sad faces going home. I think they have bigger numbers than 13, 16. What's up, Iceman? Not me fighting, but yes, there is a fight here. I mean, if there's a specific KvK you guys want to watch, just let me know. We can go watch it. We don't have to watch this one. Excuse the yawns, please. I did not get my nap in today. Doing all this today at work while I'm trying to quit vaping. I'm telling you, the patch, the gum, it's just not the same. But we're trying hard. What have we done on our account lately? Well, we upgraded the KvK bow. So we got this bad boy at level 4. We're still a few materials away for level 5. Hopefully we can have some luck tonight in Holy Knight's Treasurer, get some more materials there. So we're almost done with that set. After this, then the next goal is to upgrade this horn from a level 4 to a level 5. You know, that way I'll have even more options, right? If I want to take the dagger off and put the horn on, I can do that. If I want to take the ring off and put the horn on, I can do that. So that's the next goal, is to get this to level 5. And then I think we start working on some cavalry gear, because our infantry gear is all level 5. It might not be the quote-unquote best set in the world, but it's usable. But I think we then start hardcore focusing on some cavalry gear, right? We've got a 1 level 4, there's a level 5, level 1, level 2, level 1, level 3. It's kind of all over the place for cavalry gear, right? A 2, a 4, a 4, a 1, a 3, a 3. What did I... Okay. For a second there, when I backed out, I didn't look like I had equipment on him. What's going on, Mr. Ape? Thanks, car. We're getting there. Slow and steady wins the race, right? I keep telling Madden Captain, as soon as I have that full V set, yeah, we're done dancing. We're retiring. JJ is crazy streamer. I don't know how, and it's hard for me to stream for 2 hours. Sometimes I feel like I run out of stuff to talk about. She can just sit there and chat. I swear, some people have the gift, others don't. What else is going on here? So I never ever drop my phone, right? I never have issues with my phone. But last weekend I dropped my phone 4 times. 4 times. And it didn't break per se, it just would not wirelessly charge anymore. And that's annoying as hell. I hate having to use a cable to charge the phone, right? So I've got these nice little charging stands on my 2 desks, and I can set the phone on it, and I get a view of the throne, so I see if things are coming through. I hate laying the phone down to charge it. So, not yesterday, the day before, the new phone got here. Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra. So far, so good. Got the protective screen on it, and the new case should be coming for it tomorrow. My son got a brand new desk chair. They delivered it to the wrong house. They delivered it 3 doors down. So FedEx marked it as delivered, and it wasn't here. My son started walking up and down the block looking for it to see if they delivered it at the wrong house, and sure as shit, delivered 3 doors down. I've always used Androids. The only iPhone I ever had was for work, and I hated it. Absolutely hated it. People that use Androids are psychos. That's me, my 2 sons, and my wife. My daughter switched to an iPhone like 2 years ago. So I must be a psycho then. Turn this music down a bit. I can barely hear myself think. I've never been much of an Apple guy, right? I've never had an Apple computer. Even when, what were they called? Not iTunes, but the players, I forget what they were called. MP3 players. I don't know. What was Apple's MP3 player called again? iPods, yes. Even when there were iPods, what did I do? I ran out and I bought a Microsoft Zune. Yes, I had a Zune. A 60 gigabyte Zune. that is now a paperweight. I've never had an iPad to try it. I've got a Galaxy. I've got a Samsung tablet. I forget which one. I liked it, Car. I mean, it did what I needed it to do. It played music. It played videos. I could charge it, take it with me. Goodness gracious, it's Mr. Chadsky with the raid. We should probably go watch a KvK then instead of just sit here chatting, right? I don't know which KvK you were watching, Chad. Was it 1316? It's more fun sometimes to watch Carr and St. Jolene argue than it is to actually do something in this game. So what? 1316 is water camp, right? Carr is bad. He's naughty. Carr's naughty. He doesn't give me developer buffs anymore. All the daily chests I open are like 1 to 4. Thank you, Chad. Yeah, on your way in the door, if you don't mind, just hit that like button. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Always appreciated. There we go. There the balls are touching. Don't cross the swords, but make sure your balls touch. Josh disliked that. Nothing out of the ordinary there. I see I pissed Josh off. He even let his membership expire. It's all good. Not that hard to piss off Josh, though. Just show him the report of him trying to swarm Solar City and Ark of Osiris. That'll get him riled up. Old news. It still triggers you, though. I ain't bothered by it anymore. We'll have to find a new Josh trigger. Somebody just DM me on Discord. Let me know. What's the new Josh trigger for this week? See, St. Jolene knows. Oh, I forgot I had a Josh command, didn't I? Thank you, Solar, for the reminder there. Snow Goose, welcome, my friend. Laffy, that's where he made his fortune, right? His Tinky Winky on the Teletubbies. I have no idea where Nugget is. Probably working. Who knows? We have an altar fight at 15:52 UTC. We'll see who shows up. Someone got bothered by what? What's up, Chilsey? I've got a few people blocked on Discord, mainly those people who... Can I make graphics for you? Please, please, please. I need to pay my bills. I have 3 kids to feed. Can I make graphics for you? Please, please, please. No, Electro King's got 3 kids. He's the man. What that is in reference to. Flakes blocked me and still tries to come at me. Oh, where's Flakes? Is Flakes in here? Is that Laffy 3131? Bullied him too much? Jar YSG. I don't look at our general Discord anymore because it's the general channel in our Discord. It's mainly a bunch of nonsense. Never block Josh. He's too pretty. I absolutely love that Shajar Ash rally. There's lots of good things in KvK. Pro Gamer, thank you for the subscription. Appreciate you. You were in game when Chad swapped us over. Hey, well, glad you can make it, Dark Princess Rock. Shajar Justinian is better. Okay, I'll let you rally with that once we hit past 7 or Kings then, Josh. It's all yours. Shajar Justinian. Take it away. Show us how it's done. That's a good question. I haven't even looked at Grand Prix. You can take a look. I'm not saying. Here's my bet history, okay? A loss, a loss, a loss, a loss, a loss, a win. So whatever I say, you take it with the understanding that my betting history is not good. 23. Oh, see, it's all, these are the favorites. The favorite. Oh, 49. That might be a decent bet. I'm gonna bet against just GT, just to bet against GT. So I think 93 should win this, but DQ39 is a good team. So let's just, on the chance that all of 1093 gets a denial of service attack on the same day at the same time. In the middle of this, right? Let's drop 50 coins on the... Oops, I keep hitting cancel. Good morning. We'll do 50 coins on DQ39. Just because they're the underdog, might as well, right? I don't know a damn thing about 21. You know what? We're just going to bet on all the underdogs. Just have fun with it. we win, we win. If we don't, we don't. I do not bet on the NFL. Nope, not at all. Not at all. You know, here's the thing, right? When you play in a fantasy football league, who typically wins? Somebody who gets lucky, who drafts players, starters who do not get injured, or they have that one starter that's playing for in a contract year and just completely outperforms whatever they've done in the past. Half the time you play in a fantasy football league and it's one of the office secretaries that wins the league and they know absolutely not a clue about football. You're going to put 5K on the next. Well, the Packers play the Browns. They should win, but it could also be a trap game, right? I mean, the Browns have the best defense in the league, so we're going to see exactly what happens. I mean, the Packers have been playing some really good ball this year. But in the same respect, you know, I mean, they've had, 8-10 days to prepare for the Browns because their last game was on a Thursday night. I expect them to perform well, but in the same respect, it's the Browns. A lot of teams look past the Browns. A lot of teams look past those quote-unquote lower-tier teams, and they look on to the next game. You can't do that in the NFL. Any given Sunday, you still got to put those pads on, you got to put those cleats on, you got to give it 110%. You got to prepare like it's the Super Bowl every week. Yeah, it's sad. Nothing against Joe Burrow. I liked him. I think he's a fierce competitor, but this is the second time in his career that he's had a season-ending injury, or he may be back. He may be back before the end of the year, but will the Bengals be in the playoffs? That's the question. They're trying to build it again, aren't they? Yeah, I mean, and you know, the Bengals could always try and get Kirk Cousins from Atlanta, but I hear Minnesota's going for him as well. J.J. McCarthy has not looked fantastic in his first 2 games as a starter, and he's down now for 3 games. I mean, and I hear Packers were approached for our backup quarterback Malik Willis, but he didn't want to go anywhere, and that's fine. I mean, this day and age in this league, you just never know what's going to happen. You always got to have a good backup. Bengals need an offensive line. They overpaid Higgins. Here goes 13-16 again. Look at all those QSHs. Look at all of those. That is insane. Let's turn off filter mode. It's not letting me unsimplify graphics though, so sorry. I think every other March is a QSH. $25.63 is getting 1 versus 2. OWR keeps coming over to help 13-16 because wind is sleeping. Isn't it water and wind against earth and fire? Earth is sleeping. Right? These two guys are allied. Earth and fire are doubling water. Well, they're not making much progress if it's a double team. We can't say that on YouTube now, right? It's the Washington Commanders. We have to be politically correct. We don't want to get canceled by the snowflakes. Yeah, they need to coordinate better if Earth is actually coming to help fire. It doesn't look like they're coordinating very well. I agree. It will always be the Redskins in my mind, right? Joe Theismann, Doug Williams, Riggins, Art Monk. Right? How come the Kansas City Chiefs keep their name, but the Cleveland Indians had to change? What are they? The Cleveland Guardians? Darryl Green, yeah, fastest man alive for a period of time there in the NFL anyway. I just got a fan. Okay. Thank you. Chiefs kept their name because the NFL protects Mahomes. It's hard to argue against that statement, Laffy. It really is. There have been so many questionable, whether it's roughing the passers or, yeah. But again, you watch every single play from every single team, and there's always going to be calls that one fan base will say, oh, they got this call, or they got that call, or they bought the refs. I mean, when the Packers used to play the Cowboys back in the 90s, every single time Aikman threw a ball to Michael Irvin, there was offensive pass interference. Every single time. Michael Irvin raped those defenders. Absolutely raped them. Whenever the Packers play in the Metrodome against the Vikings, now US Bank Stadium, right? It seems like every single call goes for the Vikings. But you're going to have Vikings fans, you're going to have Lions fans, you're going to have Bears fans saying the exact same thing about playing at Lambeau. So there's a building flag over by water now. Oh, right here. Yep. Yep. So where's this guy going? Right, your marches are yellow. We've got 2 minutes to march home. Just sad face your marches. You'll get home quicker. I'm sorry, for whatever reason, I thought blue was 1316 there. I don't know why. I don't know why. Clearly they're not. Sorry, it's Friday. It's late in the week. I have not had nearly enough caffeine. But no excuses. I'm an idiot. I don't know who the favorite is in this matchup. Fire Camp won the first zone 5 over here. It was 3 or so days of fighting though, right? I think Earth Camp won this zone 5 here. But so far, I mean, Kingsland looks like it's fairly even. With water and wind getting a bit more territory by the Zig than Earth and Fire. Is there really ever a winner at past 7 though? Right? Past 7 has got to be the dumbest thing in this game. You know, it's farm fill, farm fill, farm fill, farm fill, farm fill. Counter rally, counter rally, counter rally, farm fill, counter rally, farm fill. You got wiped in yours? Really? I mean, just the number of forts people can build, the backflagging that takes place, it makes past 7s really boring these days. In most KvKs. I mean, I didn't even take off work for past 7 myself. Past 5, I took 2 days off of work, and then I kind of played the game while I worked on that 3rd day, on that Friday. But past 7, I didn't take any days off. We got off for Kingsland, which should be October 3rd. I'll look at a calendar again. Yeah, 2 weeks from today. You know what, Matt? I figure if nobody else is taking days off for this crap, why do I have to burn mine? I mean, I have days off next week, the 25th and 26th. And then I've got the 29th off, but my birthday is the 25th. My wife's birthday is the 29th. So we took off. We have a 4-day weekend there. No, that's 5-day weekend, right? Yeah, 5-day weekend. Just to do if we want to pick up and go somewhere and do something, we're gonna do it. Yeah, I enjoy the Zone 5 fights. That's why I take off work there. And of course, Kingsland is super important. But past 7, nah. I don't use pilots, so I will not. Nobody else will be playing on my account either. We'll have the tablet up while we're working so that I can do whatever I need to do. But in the same respect, I'm working. But who here wants to see what are the best archer armaments in the game? I know Chadsky did a contest recently. I did not enter. What about that? Yeah, there's no double inscriptions. I get it, but all damage 8%. Show me another player that's got 8% all damage. And we're at 11.7 and 11.4. We got some work to do on these yet. In fact, I think I got some transmutation stones we can actually use here. Bring me luck, YouTube. Nope. Oh shit! Fucking wrong button. Good Lord. That's how tired I am. I just fucked that up, didn't I? Live on YouTube, too. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. Well, I told you I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed. But I'm not spending any more gems for this. Okay, one more so we get to the guarantee, right? You will lose, yes. All right, if that's not the stupidest thing of the day. And of course, all right, we're done. We're done. We're done. We're done. You can get it rolled back, just message support. Oh, we'll get it fixed. We'll get it fixed. If you do another 10, it's 2.5% or higher. You know this for a fact. Where do we see this? Transmute another 3 times and you're guaranteed to receive 2.5%. So that means I gotta buy 15 more transmutation stones, right? But it's not guaranteed to be defense. Could be march speed then, you're saying, right? Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Well, that only cost what? 80,000 gems? Fuck me. Oh, yeah. The entertainment, though, right? Entertainment. Right? We did that for YouTube, right? We're showing what not to do and how to fix it. Yeah, let's go back here before I get myself in any more trouble. Hey, you hush, Solar. At least I've got accessories on all my marches. Right, Laffy? What's another 80k gems? You know, we didn't need to max spin the wheel tonight for materials. No. Oh, we got a Popo command too. There we go. Thank you, Solar. That's my favorite one. Car helped me with that one. Not gonna lie, Car helped me with that one. I like Car's command also. Car the professional catfish. Oh, go. Let's burn some 13, 16 flags now, guys. Push. Wayne needs to wake up from their beauty sleep. This Kingsland just opened, what, 15 UTC, I would imagine? So we're 8 hours into Kingsland and they're sleeping? It's a Friday? They're sleeping on the weekend? Oh, 1316 must have imprisoned Tiger. So he didn't port away when the flag got built. So wind is getting free burnt. Oh, come on, guys, wake up. Right, yeah, it's Saturday. It's Saturday. It's 7:54 a.m. in South Korea. 6:54 a.m. in Shanghai. Almost 9 a.m. in Australia. Hey, Russ. Our KvK, we won Zone 5. We've got past 7 opening on what? The 30th? So it's pretty chill at the moment. Altar fights tomorrow, our first altar fight tomorrow. Those are always interesting. I very much dislike altar fights where you can only use one march at a time. Very much dislike those. We don't put huge emphasis on altar fights. If it's at like 1 or 2 a.m., I ain't waking up for that shit. Because you gotta fight for an hour, hour and a half before the altar opens, and then you gotta hold it for 2 hours, and then by the time you're done, you're all jacked up, you can't fall back asleep. No, no thank you. Probably not, Russ. You know, the thing with ranged is it's boring. You're just fighting with one range march. Okay, if I'm at work and we're having an altar fight and I'm in a meeting, yeah, I might bring a range march to the altar and just keep War Frenzy on, so I only got to check on it every 7 minutes or so. But if we're actually fighting at the altar, that's boring as hell. Probably won't stream it. It's around, what is that, 12 to 7, 8, 9, 10. It's right around 11 a.m. I'll be awake for it for sure, but I've used it at altars before. Don't get me wrong, but it's been because I'm working. If I'm at work in a meeting, I don't have that time to micromanage a single march. And the siege tower works nice. You can just post up and let it be. It's mad. We don't expect big things. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think the lack of response from Mad Media tells us all we need to know, Car. I can't tell. Is there a rally in there? There it comes. Okay. Oh, I'm not even gonna go there, man. 2 flags burnt. Can I get a third? Oh, this one next, boys. Yeah, if it's 2 versus 1 here, then they're doing quite well, right? Well, I don't see a bunch of yellow over here. Oh, you're right. You're right, Storm Boy. You're absolutely right. Oh, good God, St. Jolene. Mad, did you add St. Jolene to that other channel on Discord yet? Or do you need me to do it? Take care of it right now. Add members. Jolene. Done. Just tag you, St. Jolene. You're in. Yeah, this King's Land is far from done, right, Stormboy? Far from done. An Attila rally? Oh, Subutai. So yeah, St. Jolene, we just added you to the Not Safe for Work channel. So you can go ahead and have fun with Mad Mania there. I stay out of there. I stay out of that channel. You go, you do your thing, you drive Mad crazy. All right, here we got a smart person here. Right, we are 9 hours, call it 9.5 hours into King's Land. And we are having to transfer resources. Good job. Good job planning. Good job.
You're an inspiration for birth control.
Emotional damage.
I'm sorry. Nothing irritates me more, right? I mean, we're a week away from our past 7, and I already sent out an email telling people, hey, if you need resources, you need to get those resources now. You will not have time between past 7 opens and basically KvK being over, King's Land being done. Looks like they're trading resources because I see them going both ways. Kind of like 60 GT, right? They go both ways. Oh, I don't have the whip crack. All in fun, guys. All in fun. I mean, if you could attack if you were an enemy and you could attack those donkeys and steal those resources, wouldn't that be another layer of fun? You know, I bet you $100 these people would have traded resources before Kingsland, rather than in the middle of Kingsland on the front frickin' line. Hey, I've got a front row teleport spot. Let's spend some time transferring resources back and forth. Oh. I'm triggered, can you tell? Coffee mug is not slang for anything either, Jolene. I mean, we had a section of Discord all set up for you when you joined 1029, but you know that we understand that's never going to happen anymore. Oh no, he will not be showing the mug on my stream. If you want to see Mad Mania's coffee mug, you message Mad Mania. That is not something I will be showing. So who's on the wheel, right? I know we've got, what's his name in MG? Matthias. That means gathering. That means Alfonso is on the wheel. Is this guy worth wheel spins? I mean, we'll unlock him. We have 2,064 spin tickets. We'll unlock him, but I think I saved these for Cavalry Commander, right? Alfonso is City Garrison, if I'm not mistaken. No, he's engineering. This other guy's City Garrison. Yeah, we're not going all in on an engineering commander, sorry. Hey, at the end of the day, I upgraded it, right? It was 2.5 archer defense, now it's 2.7. Right? So the lowest stat I have on any of these is now a 2.7 attack, a 2.7 defense, and a 2.7 attack. So we made a minor upgrade, if I'm not mistaken. I'd have to rewind the stream to double check, but I think it was 2.5, now it's 2.7, so we're good. We're good. Pricey, but we're good. .02%, 0.2%. Come on. Come on. And we had fun, and you will get to make fun of Lambo now for the rest of your life. 2 years from now, it'll be, hey, remember that time that you reset your attributes on your Archer armaments? Wasn't that funny? That ranks up there in the top 3 stupidest things I've done in this game. So the armaments today. And then I think when the new Greek commander came out in the keys. Well, they put the Greek commander in the game. I immediately opened all the keys I've been saving. Didn't wait, didn't look to see if he was in those gold keys chests yet. And then way back in the early day, and nobody can tell me that they haven't screwed up something on their account at one point or another. Way back in the day. Like, oh my God, Cleopatra can heal troops on the field. We want to get her to level 60 as quickly as possible. I'm out of gold stars. Let's use these Charles Martel sculptures instead. What's up, David? I think those are, off the top of my head, I think those are the 3 stupidest things I've done in the game. And you got to see one today, live on stream. Yeah, but we, that was easy to fix, man. I'll need the infantry one eventually, right? QSH will cook. We did it all for content. It was planned content, right? It was all planned. This is what you should never ever do, and this is how to fix it. Speaking of barbs, you all saw Autobarbs now, right? I love this. So I will wake up in the morning. I will sit down. I will, do my Autobarbs. I will set it to level 51. 51 to 55. The max number of times you can do it is 100, and I'll click that start button. Boom, and it sends those barbs out, and then I'll go through. I'll open all the everything that comes in the the Alliance gifts. I'll do all my stuff here. I'll grab the tablet, I'll log on to my farm accounts, I'll do all my stuff on my farms. By the time I'm done, these guys are done auto-barbing. No chain, Taki, no chain. Dropping a link in here for Taki if you are not already subscribed. You want to see barb chaining at its finest? You go watch Taki Gaming. You go watch her. Yeah, I can just let this fly. If I'm at work and my AP bar is full, auto barb. Right? I don't want to use all my AP right now because it's almost reset, but. And this will just march around hitting those barbs. Now, I'm not going to lie, when I was doing this on my 3777 account, I kind of was ignoring where these Autobarbs were going. And I had 3 different people get pissed off at me. You broke my chain. So, Autobarbs can't tell that somebody else is chaining. But I like it. I think it's a nice feature. You know, I can't just send this out and then log off the game. You know, it'll stop. So you got to be logged into the game for it to keep going. Here's one thing I hate, right? And we're going to talk about this on Sunday. Right? It's like, oh, we're missing an R4. Who is not up here as R4 now? Mad's still there. Who are we missing, Mad? Help me out here. You know, we did great in Zone 5, but we made we made some mistakes as well. There's always room for improvement. Seriously, who the hell am I missing up here? Night Wolf, Fart, Echo, Classy, Raz, Mad, Mayhem, Captain Snowgoose. Okay, so we'll just use this as an example, right? Thunder. I make Thunder R4. He doesn't have a title. I go in here, it does not tell me who's got what title. Right? I literally have to start going like this. Okay, does he need Ironclad? Okay, there's Ironclad. Oops, that removed the title from Mad Mania. Okay, so let's reassign this one then to Mad Mania. Oops, that removed the title from nobody. So we're fine now. Oh, nope, it removed that title from Snowgoose. Okay, so let's give Snowgoose Ranger General. That removed Ranger General from Echo. Okay, now let's give Echo Heroic General. That took it off of Classified. I mean, every time I want somebody with one of these titles, I'm not going to sit here and study this screen. Right? I literally got to go through and redo this all. Raz? No. Nightwolf. Right? It's so silly. If I click on here, it should tell me who currently has that title so that I know which one is left empty. Maybe it's just me. So we can take a look at our stats. I'll bring those up. Stand by, please. Hero Scrolls is loading. So we use Hero Scrolls, we use Pro Kingdoms, we use a variety of different stats site. I'm going to drop Pro Kingdoms link in here. George, of course, is a good friend. We're going to drop a link to Hero Scrolls in here. Also, this is on Hero Scrolls. just because this is where our DKP is. So if we look at DKP, right, we've got water with 24.7, that's us. Our allies in fire, 15.9. Wind camp, the camp that we directly went against, 25.8 billion kill point, DKP. Earth camp, 15.2. So earth and fire, they had good fighting for, what, a day and a half? We had good fighting for nearly 3 days. If we look at the kingdoms here, 1029. Well, this ain't that. Okay, those are individual players. Here are the kingdoms up here. So sorry. Where's 1029? Right here. 9.9 billion DKP. Quite good, quite good. A lot of fun. That was the first ever Zone 5 that we have had to fight for the Sanctuary. This must be my 18th KvK, and I don't recall ever fighting for the Sanctuary to hold it for 4 hours so you could cap it. What's up, Yami? So it's been fun. You know, I mean, hindsight is 2020. Should 1029 have built down here to go for the Sanctuary? Maybe we could have got it sooner, or maybe we could have secured this area sooner. That said, if we didn't go directly against, what is it, 1824 on the top here, because they were at this pass, you know, would 1824 have had their way with some of our allies in their downtime? You never do know. You never know, right? So I know some were upset that we didn't go down and start fighting for the Sanctuary sooner than we did, but it takes 3 days to open. You know, I get it. Our allies got pushed back at a point in time. We went down and helped. At the end of the day, look at the zone. We accomplished our objective. We got the Sanctuary. And we're getting ready for the next pass. So, you know, we'll see. We'll see. And I know Earth and Wind think they drained us. Not even close. Not even close. You know, normally after Zone 5, we look at these Autric inscriptions here, right? Normally I'm top 5 in every category. Kill points, I'm 35th. Deads, I'm 14th. Heals, I'm 10th. Now, yeah, we got some players up here in our camp with a lot of heals. We got plenty more where that came from. So yeah, we're completely drained. Not ready at all. We don't get that many gold chests. Only if it's a Mountain Warfare, right? Zenith, I'll be honest, I don't have enough speed ups to push Zenith and fighting KvK, so I'm not pushing Zenith. I think we have about 8 players with over 5,000 days of speed ups. They can very easily use about half of those on a Zenith push. Red line is sitting around 9,000 days. There's a couple others with right around 8,000 or 9,000 days also. So you've got a few players that are definitely gonna push Zenith. A few are gonna wait and see where it's at on the last day. The other kingdoms in our continent wanted to get us to arrange Zenith, whereas every kingdom would get 2 or 3 spots, and I'm like, no, I just can't do that. If I got 8 people that want to push for this Zenith skin and have the resources to push for the Zenith skin and continue fighting in KvK, I am not going to tell them no. What's up, Rex? Tacky, yeah. I mean, if you want to guarantee yourself the Zenith skin, you better be pushing 60 million. But our continent is not crazy with Zenith, right? This here was for the 12% attack skin. First place was 35 million. 10th place was 23 million. This was for 15% archer health. First place was 37 million. 10th place was 17 million. This was 20% cavalry attack, so 20% attack. First place was 28 million. Last place was 19 million. So Animal took first place, then he took a vacation from the game. Thanks, Animal. This Zenith of Power, this was what? Infantry attack, 20%, right? First place, 32 million. 10th place, 21 million. Do I have the most recent one here? No, I don't have the Archer one. So, I mean, the best one I think we can equate this to, 16% attack. The closest one is 12% attack. Right, and that was 35 million for first, 23 million for 10th. So, my guess is, in our continent, first place will be right around 50 million. 10th place will be right around this 35 million range. But I told all these guys, if you are going to try and wait till the last day and snipe it, please don't. Just don't push. If you're that close on speed ups where you think you need to wait till the last day and snipe it on the last minute, don't take that chance of getting screwed. I don't think so in our continent, Ape. That Zenith push was hilarious. The one, yeah, that was for the 12%. Right? We were competing against a 80 million farm with what was it, Car? 200,000 kill points? Damn right. Damn right. It was a matter of principle. I think all of you who fight in this game and fight hard will agree. Wreck, it's a 16% attack skin. And I think 5% AP. That's possible. That's possible, but you only get those events in KvK, Ape. So unless the other kingdoms in our continent have been in a KvK where they have had those new events, They may not have the speed ups that you guys do, because we've had that event pop twice. Once at the start of KvK and once yesterday. I mean, I don't need the skin myself. It would be nice to have for open field, right? But I've got a 20% archer attack for rallies. I've got a 12% open field. So yeah, I mean, unless these other kingdoms in our continent are on the exact same KvK cycle as us, they probably haven't seen that event 2 times. Yeah, train on your farms too, Dave. Right? We'll be running buffs for Zenith, so these guys can pump out those Zenith training. But yeah, if you train 50 million ape, you'll be much higher power than me, and you will be swarming in Kingsland before me. I mean, if you guys all push 50 million power to get this Zenith skin, every single one of you is going to be ahead of me in power. So yeah, if you train it, you better use it. If I end KvK at 72 million power and y'all are still in that 100 million power range after pushing 50 million on Zenith, oh, I know you guys will. I know you will. Last Zenith you won, it took you 1 KvK to come back to 80 million. So you don't have to sit at 80 million. 100 million is that nice range. You can play in Ark of Osiris and I think most of these KvKs are looking at kill points now more so than power. This new tech is brutal, isn't it? But they're changing it up. They're giving us a little bit more attack in the future. Here's where my tech is at. So Kingsland is 2 weeks from today. Here's where my tech is at. Done. Done. Okay. I have not done rapid retreat yet. You got to spend gems. No, we won't be able to do that before Altar tomorrow. But we've got this siege at 7, this siege at 4. I have to bring those up before I can do any more of this. Oh, I'm sorry, before I can do any more of this. So we're real close to done. I think we're at a decent place. Hopefully the past 7 Mountain Warfare bundle I can skip entirely. We're going to take you back to KvK and I'm going to run use the restroom here. Get you centered on the fights. Water camp. Zoom out, zoom in. And I'll be right back. Okay. What happened? They moved the fight a little bit. There's Mr. Horse, the Pro Kingdoms man himself. What's going on, sir? He's 2377 bored now, Horse. You guys bored? No fighting? These guys got 13, 16 flags of burning, don't they? Gotta get this one over here next. But all the wind flags are just being free burnt, and they back. They seriously, They planned for this. They said, hey, we're all going to bed. Let's just back build flags. Let them free burn. You know, we'll consolidate our forces on this section of the map over here where they could possibly cut our territory. Everything else can free burn. I don't understand this though. Why don't they destroy these flags here? Fill them in with more 1486 flags. You know, I guess it really won't matter what. Once this gets cut, then all this is gone. 1316 can't stop running away, says Charger. Do we see another person out of resources or sending resources in the middle of a Kingsland fight? Good God, people. Plan ahead a little bit. Is Earth Camp still helping them, Charger? Are you in this KvK, sir? Get rid of the 1029 KvK map, that might help. If you are hanging out, please don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We're slowly working our way to 5K. It's not a full-time job for me. I do this just for the fun of it. Helping a good friend in 63. Nice. Two more weeks and we're fighting in Kingsland. 2 more weeks. I just want to win this KvK, that's all. I could care less about anything else. I just want fire and water to win. I don't care about my own awe trick. I don't care about anything else. I just want to win. This is probably the most even KvK matchup we have had in a long, long time. We have good, very good allies, cooperative allies in our camp with us. Yeah, they may have some quote-unquote Asian downtime, but you know, now that we're aware of that, we can plan around that, right? When they're up, they're going hard. Can't ask for much more. I mean, we've won 3 KvKs since I took over as king, but none of them we've gotten the star. It'd be nice to get the star. The star is just cosmetic, but it would be the icing on the cake. But we got to focus on objectives. We can't focus on kill points. We can't focus on deads. We just got to take down one flag at a time, and in the end, let the chips fall where they may. Next step is to bring Dracul out of retirement. That little cocksucker, he brought his own account out of that cloud. And I think he got 5th place in a gold head event. Didn't even tell us. He's got like 5th place in a gold head event. Yeah, you get a coin, right? You get to distribute the Autrix. I get it. I get it. I get it. Can we let Josh just pilot? Hey, if all of our objectives are burning and there are players off territory, then it's open season. That said, I don't want anyone swarming anything if it's going to mean they can't fight in the rest of KvK, right? Even after Kingsland is over, whoever wins Kingsland still has to push. You have ruined Crusader fortresses from the enemy camps that you have to get. And who knows if the enemy will let you get them or will put up a strong defense. You've got sanctuaries in the zone between Earth and Wind that you could potentially capture for 2 sanctuary rewards or 3 sanctuary chronicles, right? So, you know, there's Kings, even after Kingsland, it ain't over. It ain't over. Win or lose Kingsland, there's still work to be done. Josh doesn't have a pilot, he's got a stewardess. She sits on his lap and opens the champagne and feeds him caviar. She pays you, right? She pays you to sit on your lap. Eat caviar, drink the Dom Perignon. You get a 2377 type crazy enemy. Yeah, there are some kingdoms, right, that will just not let you into their zone, will not let you take their RCF, will not give up an inch of territory if they can avoid it. That fight start to finish. So we'll have to see how that plays out if we are even lucky enough to win in Kingsland. That's the first step, though. Right? Defend past 7. Don't let them establish any territory. Make it to Kingsland. Step 1. Step 2, win Kingsland. Step 3, sleep for a day. Step 4, you still got work to do. Nah. I'm too old for that, Josh. I'm too old for that. I don't think my wife would approve either, so no thank you. I'm a very loyal one-woman man. You can look, but don't touch. No, I'm not being forced to say that at all. I may joke a lot, right? I joke a lot, but my wife and kids are the best things that have ever happened to me. You know, when you're married for a long time and you hear other people are getting married, you joke with them. You try and talk them out of it, tell them it's a death sentence, blah, blah, blah. But that's just to see how in love they really are. But no, I'm dead serious. I don't know where I would be in this world right now without a supporting family. Our KvK, we're waiting for past 7 to open on the 30th. So we won our Zone 5. Our allies won their Zone 5. I think we're in a good position. See, I mean, if I never understand this. All the fighting for the Zig, whereas just cut their territory here. Yes, they still got a lot here. You got to push all the way down, but I don't know. These past 7s are so... See, this throws me for a loop too, right? Look at this past 7 and the distance to this past 8. Right, we've got... Let's just... There's a lot of flags. Look at this past 7 and the distance past 8. It's a lot closer. You've got a whole altar in between the past 7 and past 8 on this side of the map. This side of the map, it's a lot closer because the altar is closer to the outside. Maps are just weird. Right? These two past 8s are super close together. These two past 8s are further apart. Right? This altar is kind of off kilter too. I mean, if these two altars are going to border Kingsland, why don't these other two altars border Kingsland? Doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Make the map symmetrical. Let's jump over to 3777, hang out there for 5 minutes till reset hits. Let's get our gatherers out here. Do level 5 nodes. I let the big boys have the level 6s. So silly that you're right. Why is it there are no level 8 resource nodes here until you hit the other zones? You got them in Home Kingdom. Absolutely. Huge whale. 19 million power. Absolutely. Absolutely. Huge whale. Insane rail. Running a Mina CC. Got Bjorn Sun Tzu. I feel like Solar. We don't even have accessories on some of these. We've got what is this? A 2-2-2-2 Tubbo Z's? Or is this I don't even know, but it's not a maxed YSG. Got the most powerful march in the game, Lohar Ethelfled. Or Ethelfled Bybars, right? Mega Kraken, look out. I know, look, I got hardly any resources here in this kingdom. Apple's gonna sponsor my T5, really? That'd be nice. Show me the money. Yeah, I've not gotten an opportunity to do anything on this account yet. My intent was to fill flags and rallies when they were fighting, but the fights lasted too long in 1029 for me to do anything here. So, and I told them too, and they know this. You know, if I have to choose between 1029 and 3777, it will always be 1029. And I told them straight out when fighting was starting here, I'm like, okay, I got to focus on 1029. I'm going to port back to the starting zone. I'm going to leave the alliance to make room for anyone else who wants to join. If I am able to fill flags and fill rallies, I will be back to do so. But I make no promises. Yeah, KvKs over as far as I know for 3777. Right? They, I think Kingdom 73 and 74. I think 73 was allied with 77, but then 73 and 74 couldn't agree on sharing the stuff in this zone. So 73 switched sides. It turned into a 5 versus 3. And then another one of these kingdoms, I forget which one, had a bunch of people, another one of their allied camps had a bunch of people migrate out. And then the king of 72 purchased a T5 account in 77 as payback because Shion had made farm accounts and was killing farmers in some of these other kingdoms. I mean, if there was such a thing as a soap opera, this would be it. This would definitely be it. betrayals and backstabbings and people buying accounts in the kingdom to sabotage the kingdom, and people leaving the kingdom, and people using all kinds of alliance credits before they leave the kingdom. And this is truly a crazy mess. You know, I think sometimes karma's a bitch. You know, I think to make accounts in another kingdom just to try and sabotage that kingdom, I don't think that's the right play. I think when that happens, karma comes back to bite you in the ass. All right, what do we got here? We got Conqueror's Will. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We've got some silver coins. We can get that. We can get that. Get that. Get that. Now let's do some Holy Knight's Treasure. Yeah, I mean, 77 didn't have fights in their first KvK. You know, I think that led to probably some complacency. Anytime you have a big-time content creator in a kingdom, you're going to have people that come there just because, you know, they want their 15 minutes of fame. You know I myself had to remove myself from the recruitment process in 1029 because there were times that I found myself making poor decisions. Oh, this guy watches my streams all the time. He's very, oh my God, got wrecked there. He's very active in chat. He's going to fight. He's going to be available in KvK. And, you know, so one of the suggestions that I made to 3777 was, you know, no disrespect to Appo, but he needs to be removed from the recruitment process. He needs to be removed from the zeroing process at the end of KvK entirely. He cannot be responsible for any of those decisions because no matter what you say, no matter what you do, you're always going to have, oh God, I don't want to do it. This guy's in my stream all the time. He's a subscriber. He always donates. Those decisions are decisions that cannot be made by somebody who is also a YouTuber who has those kind of, you know, feelings where that factors into the decision itself. You know, so what does the future hold for 3777? I don't know. I'm just there to hang out with Appo and have fun. That's all I want to get out of it. I don't care if we win KvKs. I don't care if we lose KvKs. You know, I just want to have fun and support a friend. And if me being there, just having an account there in any way, shape, or form does that, fantastic. No matter how much or how little I play on the account, if I have time to help them out, I certainly will. No, I don't want to war lead. I don't want to recruit. I don't want to do anything like that. But if they want to bounce ideas off of me or, you know, whatever, I'm totally down for that. But they also need to understand that if asked, my priority will always be 1029, period. You know, mixed emotions, mixed feelings. There's a lot of people that don't like him. So how did we do? I wasn't counting. I wasn't doing anything. We can make the blueprints there, right? Good. Awaken. Holy crap. Holy crap on a cracker. Still a ways away. I don't think we're gonna have this before KvK ends. So, can I do the horn? Can I get my horn to level 5? Probably not. Nope. All right, it is what it is. We are where we are, unless we come into a winning lottery ticket or ton of free money. We're not going to be upgrading that bow to level 5 anytime soon. Probably towards the end of KvK. Right, I think yeah, we actually even bought all these in here. And I usually don't do that, but I got enough of the other blueprints. Buying a blueprint that I won't be able to make for 3 KvKs is kind of silly anyway. But I think that's where we stand today, guys. I think we're going to wrap it up. Let me see if anyone else is streaming out here that we can ship you off to. Customization, redirect. I see Bottom Possible, Musa Gaming, and Mad Achilles. Meeny, meeny, miny, mo. Musa Gaming it is. So, we're going to ship you over to Musa for a good time. Appreciate you hanging out with me tonight. Forza, thank you again for the 50. All the new subscribers, thank you. Those of you hanging in here with me for the last 2 hours, thank you. And we'll catch you on the next one. Have a good night.